Welcome back. There's a phone scam making the rounds. The scammers try to convince you that you're in trouble with the law and a little cash will make it all go away. St. Mary Parish officials are investigating a handful of these kind of complaints. The bad guys first tell you that you have a warrant out for your arrest, then persuade you to give them money to take care of it. Captain Jeremy Green says the scammers will clone phone numbers, so when you go to answer the phone and look at your caller ID, it looks like the call is coming from the sheriff's office.
We, as the sheriff's office, will never, call you and tell you that you have a warrant for your arrest, or we're even going to ask for money on those bases.
If you get one of these phone calls, don't give out any information. The best advice is to simply hang up and report it to the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. The second in command of Louisiana State Police has been placed on administrative leave while an investigation continues into the wiping of his cell phone data during an investigation into black motorist Ronald Green's death. The superintendent of state police announced that he placed Lieutenant Colonel Doug Kane on paid administrative leave, quote, to eliminate any questions into the integrity of the investigation, end quote.
I believed state and federal crimes were committed. Video I saw of Mr. Ronald Green while in the custody of state police is the worst thing I've ever seen. U.S. Attorney Brandon Brown last week, and he shared with me that they've decided to allow me to move forward with the state charges.
Then members of the NAACP passed out flyers Friday at the corner of Cameron Street and Ambassador. They say they want to bring more awareness about the disappearance of Scott woman Ella Goody. Goody was last seen on March 9th. They're hoping by handing out flyers, authorities can get more information about Goody, who is still missing. Meanwhile, Brandon Francisco, the person of interest in her disappearance, is in Rapides Parish Jail facing a slew of charges in other cases, including attempted first-degree murder. The St. Martin Parish Sheriff's Office has some new equipment designed to keep the jail safer. It's a full human body inspection system. Offenders pass through an X-ray machine before being booked into jail. The system is designed to help catch hidden weapons and other contraband. The high-resolution X-ray imaging system can even show if the offender has something hidden in their body cavity.
Our sheriff is big on rehabilitation, about keeping the jail drug-free. So if we can keep the inmates drug-free, that's part of the process of rehabilitating them.
The machine will go into full effect, and that's starting on Monday for you. An increase in ATV accidents has Acadiana law enforcement cracking down on where and how ATVs can be used. As News 10's Radhika Taylor reports, law enforcement agencies are imposing penalties on people who are riding them on roadways.
Acadia Parish KP Gibson tells me among the many issues with ATV riding are teenagers not using them correctly. He stresses ATVs are not meant to be ridden on roadways. Sheriff Gibson says the sheriff's office had about 5 to 6 deaths and serious injuries with ATVs in the past year. He says the age ranges from 13-year-olds to 16-year-olds using the vehicles without safety gear. He encourages parents to monitor their children to keep them safe.
I just want to stress to the parents how you need to really think about this. We want our children to enjoy their time after school, during the summer and so forth. But, imagine the fact that if you had to bury a child or had to deal with a child now who can't move on in life because of some severe injuries from there, that could have been prevented. If
caught riding an ATV illegally, you could be fined up to $500. Radhika Taylor, KLFY News 10.